correctly. So I believe this, again, this is all unofficial, but I believe that everyone you see, Pedro and Sandbox both are going to World Finals from their points alone, and I believe that makes room for Sam and Mugi as well. So that should be the case. We'll get the official word later.
If Pedro wins a golden ticket, I wonder what happens to his silver ticket.
Oh yeah, who gets this? That's a whole nother... I'm not even touching the silver ticket stuff yet, Andrew.
Come on, Rich, give us all the answers. Interesting start here, looking like Mo's going to run Graveyard. That's pretty much what we always see Evo Knight coupled with. And then on the other side of it, looks like Ian's just going to lean into what's working in the meta right now with the Pancake Tower and, of course, that Goblin Machine that you may love or most likely hate.
And
also, for those people that like to geek out about points as much as you do, Rich, you're going to be on that broadcast next Sunday for LCQ, so you'll be able to kind of give a very unofficial, slightly official look at what World Finals picture might look like.
Yeah, I mean, we, from my understanding, we'll have everything but the 12th seed locked up by that point. And here you go, a giant pile of rocks, and I'm very curious to see how this one shapes.
I like that play by Mo. He doesn't just go all out on the left-hand side. He doesn't just go Knight plus. He sees if he can bait out any elixir, and he does. He does a good job baiting out a decent amount of elixir there. And now this Goblin is, or this Golem, this Golem is all of a sudden not very supported. And these cards that Mo has, incredibly high DPS. When we talk about the Hut spawning the Spears, obviously the Berserker, and then, as I was talking about earlier, that Evo Furnace is so strong. And right now you got a great Graveyard counter push coming down the lane.
So here we go, Evo Knight up front, Graveyard comes in, and that Fire Spirit chip is certainly annoying if you're Ian.
Look at that damage, man. Absolutely insane. And the Fire Spirit's going to jump, and another Fire Spirit's going to jump. Nope, doesn't get on top of tower, but that was a beautiful play by Mo Light. I mean, all of that, you talk about looking 30 seconds into the future, he creates just enough pressure opposite lane to make sure that Golem push is not supported at all by Ian. And then he takes that Golem down with a great bit of Evo Knight, Evo Furnace, Berserker, so I can get an insane counter push, sends in the Graveyard. We all know the Graveyard is coming, and then a Vine's on top, and he takes over half the tower. And that's why Mo is so dang good at this game.
Sudden death overtime on its way, and in a Graveyard, Barbaro will come in and pull the attention of the chef. Get a little bit more damage here. And now counter push opportunity for Ian, but decides to Golem up in the corner.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what he has to do. This isn't going to be enough to really pull much elixir out of Mo. And again, Mo has just so many great high DPS cards. I think he's back to Evo Furnace, and there it is. And this is just going to be another dead push, in my opinion.
And two small spells, no big spell to try to clear out a path for the big guy.
Beautiful high Evo Knight there to catch the Furnace, looking for the Goblin Hut. Ends up just completely destroying that push. And, you know, this is why we talk a lot about beat-down heavy decks, and especially Golem, not really giving you the opportunity to outplay. And against someone like Mo, it is easier to get outplayed because you just have so little control when something costs that much elixir on the board. I mean, I think Juicy put it in really good words yesterday. The more elixir that a card takes away, the more control that you lose in that moment. And you saw right there, Mo was just fully in the driver's seat that whole time.
Yeah, just, you know, you talk about Golem pushes rolling downhill, and it was the opposite direction. It felt like that Golem